If cats had pockets, what would you find in your cat's pockets? Food for now, food for later, and food for even later. My cat's a pig who will knock things over and break them to get to food. All of my hair ties, hides them all or gathers them in one spot. Half of a potato chip and or cracker, the cap to my water bottle, hides it constantly. Food stashed away as of preparing for starvation. Every meal is last meal. Their paws, of course. Tiny mittens because I put them there. I have 3 cats, so there are multiple things. My first cat, Palmetto, would have food in her pockets. My second cat, Mac, would have toy bell balls in his. My third cat, Paula, would have cords. A Q-tip. Tell you what you wouldn't find, a single catnip and strings. Cat 1, you got the stuff? Cat 2, yeah, here's an eighth of that OG nip and this string for no reason. I wonder how many cans of wet food they gotta trade for an eighth. Dead dove do not eat. A shiv, but I'd never see it coming. To clarify, does the cat itself have pockets, or is it wearing pants? I'd like to think that they're wearing pants that match their fur so you can't tell that they are indeed wearing pants. I was thinking more kangaroo-like, but with the pouches on each side as opposed to on the belly. Half a dozen hair ties, and one of my socks. My childhood cat once found a sock I had left outside. She was very proud to return it. The howling around a mouthful of sock was adorable. Foods he decides to eat later. My hamster, pieces of garbage he found in the house, that kind of stuff. Foods he decides to eat later. I literally never found my cat saving up food. Eats everything. A little salami. It should not be a radical idea to say that all cats deserve to have the appropriate amount of salami as a basic fundamental right, not just the top 1% of cats. Milk rings and grudges mostly. My cat doesn't just like milk rings, she's taken to stealing my husband's wedding ring if he sets it down. She even tries to get it off his finger if he puts his hand in front of her. I can't tell if she just likes the ring or if she's trying to get rid of me and this is part of the plan. Cat number 1, those silver fuzzy toy balls, but only the silver ones. Cat number 2, twice the legal carry limit for catnip. Cat number 3, you know that meme about spaghetti falling out of someone's pockets? It's that, but with Friskies turkey and cheese. Cat number 4, let's see. Chewed up rubber power cables, elastic bands, Whiskas temptations, crinkle balls, fuzzy crinkle balls, litter, the carcasses of the manda rats she has felled, stolen puzzle pieces, stolen socks, and a picture of her one true love, cat number 1, who hates her guts. Another cat's ear. His own smartphone, and a GoPro, with 65 hours of video of me sleeping while evil cat laughter can be faintly heard in the background. You, Kyle, you sneaky I know it was you who dropped that lamp on my head. You. Human names are great cat names. My lil boy is Lewis. A handful of bobby pins, a piece of string, that earring I lost and detailed plans to take over the world. Their pockets are full of secrets, no way they can be licking their butts in the corner for that long. They must be gathering intel for their plan to take over the world. Their diabolical nation plan. Scraps of plastic partially eaten. That noise, at 3 a.m. every night. Nothing like the noise of an idiot cat eating plastic to somehow magic you awake at 100% mental acuity. Lol, great question. Knowing my cats, I'd find my wallet. Things I lost months ago. Lizards, whole, dried, or pieces of. Milk jug ring. Keys, purse, a copy of the Necromonicon, some mints, and a relic of a long-lost civilization. It's oddly attractive yet repulsive all at once, perfectly smooth on one side, coarse as the Sahara on the other. Many have gazed upon it and gone quite mad. In a quiet room, some swear it hums to them. All those plastic spring toys which have vanished. Not under the furniture or appliances, over 30 of them just gone. I know they've hidden these toys somewhere. Hate to bring this up, they've slowly been eaten. I kept find little bits of cat spring in the litter box. I had to banish them, along with hair ties from my home. The same things that he now hides under my wife's chair, any small thing he can knock off of an end table. All my guitar picks. A map of my house marked with the best hiding spots so the little can jump out and scare the out of me. All of my lost chapsticks that he likes to play with and chew on because I have no pockets to keep them in. Little pieces of her dried food. She's definitely a snacker. Hair ties. Probably in the hundreds. Ronnie would have a toy. Arya would keep food. Jasmine would keep her glasses. Moose would probably have a laser toy. And Monkey, well, yeah, probably a shiv. They should have made this cat's movie. Movie? This is life. I have all 5 on the couch with the wife and I. My big boy Ted would have a plastic bag full of plastic bags because he loves sitting on plastic bags for some reason. His other pocket would be full of cat toys because he likes to move them all into his plastic throne like a dragon hoarding gold. My little Queen Agatha would put a little toy snake she loves and then probably try and keep milk in her other pocket somehow. Either that or weapons she can use to defeat Ted. An entire blanket if he could get it to fit somehow, lol. Catnip. Many hair ties and tiny shiny things. A megaphone, some brass knuckles, and probably a locket with my picture in it. I love my goddamn son and he loves me right back. Cats have emotion. What is this, Doraemon? More pockets. My cat is such a liar. Milk rings and toy mice. A bunch of those things from the caps on jugs of milk. My mom always called them Wookiees. When we moved our refrigerator we found a graveyard of them. Just a list of names. A tiny bong and catnip. I can tell you what's not going to be there. Rent money. Dead mouse. Is that a mouse in your pocket or just happy to see me? I would find my cat unable to move from the massive amounts of turkey she would have weighing her down. Little lady is a fiend. My cat passed away some 24 years ago. He kinda looked like Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. If he had had pockets, there would have been a list there with the names and addresses of every old lady in the town we lived in. Whenever we tried to feed him dry cat food, he would get offended and go and visit some dear old lady that would take pity on him and cook fish for him. He did this on numerous occasions until we finally caved. Eucalyptus cough drops. Probably a stink bug. My cats are obsessed with those little bastards flying around, but when they catch one, they don't know what to do with it. Can't bite it, can't really paw at it or bat it around to play with it, so stick in their pocket. The blunt, Snoop cat. La da 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 da, it's the CATT. Kitten mittens. I have 2 cats. This is Oliver, random bottle caps. He then takes them out at 2 a.m. and scrapes them across the floor slowly. 2 a.m. is Oliver party time at my house. Last night I got woken up by chopsticks and I have no clue where he got them from. My other cat Fluff would have boxes from Amazon in his pockets. Here's a meme for you to enjoy while you're subscribing to our channel. We'll have new videos for you every day, so stay tuned. That pile of vomit I heard him hack up but could never find. Algorithms regarding gravitational pull on objects near edges of shelves and counters. Width, length of average temperature of laptop keyboards and quantum studies on the speed of light and methods to entrap it. My dog's kibble. Cat hair. I just checked, and the answer is apparently cat's. That, wasn't the pocket you were supposed to check. Eyes. Bottle caps, feathers and random pieces of broccoli he is saving to eat under my bed later. One of my baby kittens grabbed a piece of cauliflower I dropped the other day. Didn't eat it, just ran around with it in her mouth growling at the other cats. Smiley face. Me, where's my sock? Donut you fat. My cat, Donut, upside down face. This needs commas. I spent too long trying to figure out what a sock donut is. A sock donut is when you roll your sock down to your ankle and continue down to your toes to take it off. Makes a weird donut shaped, inside out sock. Flashing back to being a teenager and my mom yelling at me for not unrolling them before she had to wash them. Lol, BRB, gotta call mom and apologize for being a stupid kid. 9 lives. Catnip. It's not his though, not even his pants. A few pieces of balled up toilet paper, a bottle cap, a catnip mouse with a bell, and a few pieces of kibble. She would have something to play fetch with, just in case the opportunity arises. I've had another cat that could play fetch, but only if I started it. This sweet, obnoxious kitty will wake me up at night with her ball. I hid all of her toys at night for a few days before she started figuring out she could bring any thing to play with. Earmuffs, a small kid toy, pencil, all the hairbands, etc. Hair ties, she's obsessed. Definitely some treats. Cap from the hair spray bottle, hair elastics, Pet squirrel. Hair ties, at least 47 of them, mostly the new ones I've just bought and thought I'd hidden. My other cat would have 3 Canadian pennies, a red Kraft pom-pom, a partially chewed Ziploc baggie, and the last bite of a now ossified chicken nugget she stole from my daughter months ago. A bag of extra cat hair to spread all over my bed. An elegant pipe and some good tobacco, perhaps an antique pocket watch. Well, that would be my cat anyway. He'd probably have a good book tucked under a front leg too, so he could open it up and lay on it for a long nap. I don't know, but this raises another question. Why are the cats getting pockets before we do? A letter of how your cat's going to kill you.